Corrupted or imbalanced teachings from the pulpit, I wrote here, alongside the ideas that come from frustrated believers, now form a new set of largely poisonous value systems that are absorbed in society. Corrupted or imbalanced teachings that come from the pulpit, alongside the ideas that come from frustrated believers, now form a new set of largely poisonous value systems that are absorbed into society. I'll give you an example of those value systems. Poisonous value systems like ignoring prayer. Are we together? Because somebody will come up and say prayer does not work. So you see, he sells an idea, or she sells an idea that society begins to embrace. And then on the flip side, another person comes up with a very spiritual but destructive value system, like relying on prayer alone without responsibility to change society. There are people who believe the only thing that changes society is prayer alone. That is not true. Hear it from me. That is not true. Prayer is pivotal to birthing revival and advancement in any society, but it is not the only key. A generation that only prays and does not rise up to responsibility will have abundance of graces that will remain dormant. It cannot be engaged. Daniel prayed in the night to receive the secret, but he went to stand before the king and to intelligently articulate it. Are we together now? So you see the kind of poisonous mindsets that destroy the move of God. So on one hand, all coming from the church, you have someone fighting prayer, for instance, and trying to render to make it impotent and unnecessary. Then you have another person to the other side of the pendulum exaggerating the concept of it without addition of responsibility. It is always king priest. It is not priest alone. If you are a priest alone, you will die in the temple. If you are a king alone, you don't have the spiritual backing. It is king priest.